But what I was thinking about talking about this morning is I just got new tires put on my RC8 yesterday. Got a new set of Continentals put on the baby. And I wanted to talk about the direction of the tread. Because you know how like the tread, it looks like arrows kind of, depending on what tire you have. You know, like the tread will be like on both sides. It'll look like arrows. And if you notice, usually the tread on the front tire is going backward and the tread on the back tire is going forward. You know, like the way the actual arrows, like the arrow pattern, whatever you want to call it, the tread, the way that it's kind of like angled, it like in the back it looks like it's going the right way, like it always looks like you've got the back tire on the right way, but the front tire always looks like it's on backward. And that's what I wanted to talk about. And I want you to leave what you think in the comments. If you disagree or if you want to add to my opinion, I would appreciate it. This looks totally slick right here. Yep, it is. So when it looks slick, take it easy and oh man. Alright, now that my tires are coated with mud and the road is coated with mud, that's really good. That gives me a lot of confidence. Those people are doing all that construction back there, building their new houses. But anyway, tire direction. Here's what I think is when you run the front tire backward, then the grooves are for grip. And when you run the front tire looking forward, same direction as the tread on the back tire, then you're running it for water. And everyone here, like in California at least, that I have seen, they always have the front tire, the arrows are going backward. And that's because it's for grip. And I'll explain that in a second. And I don't know, any of you guys over in Europe, if you want to leave a comment, you know, let me know if you run your front tire with the grooves going the same direction as the back tire for water dissipation, because that is the difference. If you run the arrows forward, it's actually pushing the water from the center of the tire out and getting it, you know, getting rid of it, which is what you want. Where if you look at like how us people in California run our tires, how I've got this tire here on the Duke, how I just got the tire put on the RC8, the tread's going the opposite direction. So technically, in the wet, it's taking water and sucking it into your tire. But the grooves grip the ground. And just as the back tire is pushing the bike forward, you got to think about it like this. The front tire, everything that it does is pushing the bike backward. Like when you're turning or when you are braking, which is the two things that front tire is used for, it's actually like pushing backward against the bike. And therefore they set the grooves up opposite direction, so those are getting maximum grip in that direction and for that purpose. So that's the two differences between, you know, thinking about the grooves for water dissipation or thinking about the grooves as actual, like almost like fingers that are gripping the road. And the grooves allow the tire to move. And it's almost like the difference between a 4-link or a ladder bar on a dragster. You know, if you're building a car for the track, you're going to use a 4-link. And it has a very short travel, very precise setup. And if you're building a car that you're going to be like street racing, where the ground is uneven and stuff like that, like we deal with on the road here, then you want a ladder bar setup, which is, you know, allows the rear end to move around more and to grip the road better. Which is kind of the difference between like a slick for the track or a treaded tire for the street. You know, that's what it's doing. So that is it for tire tread. And let me know what you think. And let me know if you're in Europe or if you're somewhere where it rains a lot. Let me know if you run your front tire with the grooves the same way as the back tire for water dissipation, or if you run it opposite like I do, you know, like here in California, like a lot of people do here in the States. Let me know, and I'll talk to y'all later. You have a great day.